World. You know who it is, Retro Hinges, and we're here for another episode of Retro World, man. We on episode 10. Episode 10. I'm kind of excited about this episode. Definitely kind of excited about this episode. It's like a milestone. You know what I'm saying? The podcast world, I don't know about y'all, but me, 10 is a lot. But before we get off into it, before we get off in the mix, let everybody get a chance to get in here, get their stuff together, and get going. What's good? What's good? What's good? We back. We back. We back. Man, like I said, we on episode 10, and it's like a milestone to me. You know what I mean? It's people don't understand the work it takes to even do a podcast, to research the whole thing. So just reaching 10 so far is a big milestone, and I feel like today a big day for me. I'm ready to celebrate. So I'm gonna do things a little bit different. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go ahead and go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and just yo.
What's happening? What's happening, man?
We gonna do something a little different, bro. Like I was telling people, this episode 10, man, and it's like a
Yeah,
milestone. You know what I mean? So I feel, you know what I mean. I'm turned up. My boy GA in the background. I didn't even think GA was gonna be in the background.
had to bring the homie with
You
me.
know what I mean? So it's a special day. So before I get started, I do a mental health check, man. So you know what I mean. Just make sure everybody mental since the last time I've been here. So how your mental?
Man, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. You know what I'm saying? It's excuse me, it's been a rough, pandemic, of course, for me and everybody else. But,
Talk about it.
I've been working through, my decisions and my stepping stones, and things have been panning out for the better and everything. So it's good to be alive and still prosperous. You know what I'm saying? It's my birthday tomorrow. I turn 30.
Oh,
So
your birthday tomorrow?
yeah, man.
Oh man, early birthday.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
What you got going for the birthday?
Shoot, man. I had a couple of things. I was supposed to fly out to Vegas, man. Supposed to do like a
Ooh.
Houston trip. Supposed to do like some Dallas shit, but I think I'm gonna keep up. Yeah, we gonna do some shit at the end of the month. For the most part, we got some projects we focus on right now for the weekends.
Hey, I always putting that work in.
Yeah, yeah. But for
You
that
know,
night, I might go out and step out. Get a drink or two, and step out with a shorty, and you know,
as you
make
should.
a vibe.
It's the dirty 30, bro. You gotta kind of do it big for the dirty 30, bro.
Hmm.
That's a milestone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
my,
You know what
I'm
I'm saying?
I'm
Some
talking about
people
my
don't
10
make it
shows.
past 25. You feel me?
No, for sure, that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about 10 shows. You got the whole, you in the dirty 30. So congratulations and happy birthday with that, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, if y'all tuning in right now, hit that share button, man. Y'all hit that share button. We got Jhakari Neptune in here, man. We gonna turn up. We got some questions. We got talk about his music, what he got going on, business ventures, stuff in the future. Just we gonna pick his brain, man. Retro world. Anything goes in retro world. Anything goes in retro world. But we gonna keep it honest. We gonna keep it funky. And we gonna keep it real. So if you hit that share button, let people know we on episode 10, man. Like I said, this is a big milestone, man. Also, if you support what I got going on, you should see at the bottom a little thing that says stars. Make sure you send the stars. Lowest 99 cent, man. You can send 200 stars, I think, for 99 cents. Today's goal is 5,000, I think. So, let's try to hit these
Yeah,
stars.
shoot them stars, man. Shoot them stars open.
Y'all heard my
Let's
man. Shoot the stars open.
let's get these. Let's make some wishes.
But yeah, like I said, we do. That's the beginning part. We do a little mental health check, bro. I like to see where everybody head at, man. Make sure everybody, what I mean, in a good headspace. You know what I mean. And we don't do that a lot in our culture. So I always like to check on people, man. You know what I'm saying? You never know what people got going on. You
Yeah,
know what I
real
mean?
talk.
That's what that is. So let's just get to it, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Who is the card Neptune, bro? Like where you from? Like where what's your upbringing, where you come from. You know what I mean? Like what's the foundation? You know what I mean? You got to start somewhere.
Yeah, for sure, man. I grew up in the Bay Area, you
Hey,
know, San Leandro, Fremont, Seaside, Monterey.
my wife from
I
the Bay
can I
Area.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Mm,
Oh, what part in the Bay Area?
mm, I think she's from Modesto.
Oh shit, yeah, I got some family over there too. They got the best taco trucks. I be smashing their
Uh,
burritos,
don't say
big
that shit.
ass super
Okay,
burritos.
she
You
could be.
gotta cut them in half. Eat the next morning. I don't know nothing about that out here.
I don't. Hey, she probably turned up right now watching this. Nah, go ahead, bro.
But yeah, man, I came out here around 2010. I was 18, or coming closing in on 18, feel me? Came out here, you know what I'm saying? But I've always been heavily into music, in high school, in junior high, I played instruments like saxophone. I was in band. I was in concert band, the marching band. I did the marching band to get out of PE, that was like a credit and shit. But, you know,
Either or.
but it was some inspirational shit to do, what I'm saying, motivational shit to do. It was real fun, what I'm saying. Went to the competitions and, we won trophies and all that shit
What you
regionally.
play in the band?
What was that?
What's the instrument?
Oh, I played the tenor saxophone.
Hey, oh, so you old smooth. You smooth with it.
Yeah, that was the first choice and only choice, for like at least 5 years, you feel me?
For
But then I
sure.
started getting into, the digital music, or really hip hop has always been, surrounded in what I grew up on and in general, you know what I'm saying? So, I've always, wrote raps and like school back in the day and shit, just on some fun shit. But at the same time, uh, you know, uh, I was just playing with the shit, you know what I'm saying? I got some shit that was on SoundCloud, but once I got into like I realized I had an ear for, for music more so than like, you know, uh a pen, you know what I mean? That's why I stamp myself as a producer. Um yeah, so
So
yeah, as a producer, what I'm saying, I feel like one of my biggest talents is my ear. And what I'm saying, I feel like I could curate an album, what I'm saying, and I could take like somebody could record like a whole 20 tracks, whatever, and I could dwindle it down to a solid curated 12 track, hits, you feel me, and knock some shit out the park. But yeah.
so to me, okay. I'm just listening to what you're saying. You do music, which I
Yeah,
heard.
just like I ain't mean to cut you out, but just like yeah, he was the first album, I produced, that was a different person other than me, you know what I'm saying, and Gas Pedal Shorty, and that was in the hip hop awards for the Austin Hip Hop Awards 2020. They only had two of them. I'm still in contact with that dude and shit. We in the emails and all that shit. We was talking on the phone, like at least like a year ago, like 6 months ago, but the pandemic fucked shit up, and that shit canceled, but that shit is whatever. You know what I'm saying? Once that shit pop back up, just you know who's gonna be sliding back on that list though.
No, for
But
sure, for sure.
you know
That
what I'm saying? GA, he was on the nominated for album of the year, you know what I'm saying?
no, I definitely remember
I
that.
produced that whole
And I was
bitch,
about,
you know what
I
I'm
was
saying?
about to
Mainly
say
just the
a lot of people, a
beats.
lot of people slept on that one.
Yeah,
That's
and I wasn't even trying to be I wasn't even that confident in myself as a vocalist at that time still. We did the levels, you know what I'm saying? And he mentioned producing that We Good track, that which was on there, because he had threw that track my way, and he was like, hey, I feel like this track might be a fit. And I was like, I listened to that, I was like, oh yeah, that's Gas Pedal Shorty right there. Yeah,
no,
added that bitch and it was, locked in.
no, for sure, for sure. So, I'm just like I said, I'm just listening. You know what I mean? You said music was always sound like from high school. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Part of it.
Has
So
always been since high school, you know what I mean? I was, putting music on SoundCloud um around 2015. I was introduced into the streaming era. I was really trying to put people on to getting their music on platforms around that time, like really before a lot of people was really speaking on it. Uh Kind of like early 21 Savage days, you know what I'm saying?
how did you know
Uh
about that?
I was going back and forth between TuneCore and CD Baby. That's when I was first putting my first track on platforms, and I had seen an article about the some top chairmen for that work for both companies. They had quit because just the fees and everything they were taking. They were taking advantage of artists and stuff like that. And I didn't understand like what they were exactly taking advantage of. I just thought those fees were normal. But then once they came out with this distro kid thing, I was like, all right with that. And I seen its projection for like the next 3 years and just kept riding with it. And yeah, I see them still as the best distributors still to this day.
No, for sure. Now, and why I say that is that you know what I mean. You were saying you're doing music, and like I said, how I was introduced to you, like I was saying off the camera, it was through GA. GA was playing the song, and I was
Hmm.
going back on my phone. I was trying to figure out what song it was, and I think it was that Us Now.
Yeah,
That song.
yeah, that's a nice track I did with this producer out of Austin, this beat maker out of Austin, NCTC. He's a young cat, what I'm saying. He threw me some beats because he was new to. Hey, shout out to Bree, that's my sis, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's a young cat. He was just throwing beats my way. He was like, "Hey, I just started making beats and I want to hear, what I'm saying, what you might sound like, and blah blah blah." I was like, "Yeah, just on my way, I throw whatever." And sure, anytime I asked him for some beats, he got them. So, what I'm saying, we did a single. I like that Us Now, so I released that. It was smooth.
I was definitely smooth, and like I said, when GA, me and Jay link up, man, it's always a vibe. You know what I mean? We put the vibes in the sky, and he was jamming it. You know what I mean? I'm like, man,
Yeah.
it gave me like it's supposed to be on 2K. You know what I mean? Like I play 2K a lot, and I'm like, but these sound like one of them 2K bots. You know what I mean? I need to be playing
Yeah.
to this. So I'm thinking he finna tell me just like just a, and he like, nah, this is my partner. And I'm like, bro, this nigga cold. Like this shit different. And why I resonated with it is because I always felt like my music was different. You know what I mean? I didn't think my music sounded like the normal. And to me, your music don't sound like the normal. Not gonna say the normal. It don't sound like the average that's going on now. You don't sound like what's going on now. You know what I mean? You sound like you just in your own lane. You putting out good quality music. You know what I mean? And that's where I gravitate. People who just put out good quality music. And I'm like, damn, he putting out some dope shit. And then I'm going through the catalog, and I'm like, oh yeah, he just different. Like this shit different. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, I appreciate that, man.
this shit different.
That shit
And
love.
I definitely fuck with it. So that's definitely another reason why I wanted you on the show, just to pick your brain and just well, you engineer as well. So do you like engineering? Not engineering, producing. Do you like producing more than making music, rapping?
I like producing, more so than anything. Rapping comes, as a second nature. I just feel like I got a lot of stuff to say and a lot to get off my chest. It's therapeutic for me, just to write. And when I hear certain beats that, bring certain emotions out of me, I'm like, yeah, this is I was meant to hear this, so I'm gonna go ahead and write to it, and I just, lay down whatever it is. But as far as being I really enjoy being a producer because I can do that for a long time. I don't have to necessarily be rapping or necessarily be the one that's making the beat. I'm able, like I said, like my biggest talent is my ear, and I'm able to find the right beat maker and be like, and find the right person to hit the hook, the right person to hit the verses, and I can select a good 1 to 3 people to get the verses or 1 to 3 people to hit the hooks. You know what I'm saying? I know one of them is gonna hit the vibe right, whatever I'm going after, and that's what it always be. So everybody always, you know, uh exceeds my expectations. That's from my artwork being designed to anytime I ask for a verse, anytime I ask for a hook, anybody that's ever fucked with me, always exceeded my expectations. So it's
So
always been a vibe.
if whoever your favorite, not gonna say your favorite, if you could sign someone, if someone had a deal on the table, you know what I mean, and it all sounded good, you know what I mean, you shot it back to the team, the numbers look good, the lawyers say yeah, sound good, but you're going to be a rapper
Yeah.
or a producer. Which one you got? Which one you taking?
So you gonna have to sign me as a producer.
Producer.
Yeah, because I know I'm gonna be able to still get myself out as a rapper.
I can dig it.
Because I can still do that on the side independently and still slide through tracks. Like, I'm on contract. It's like, why not? You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna have more like, you know, uh, feel like stretch or like more. I'm gonna be able to like do more things as a producer under that label than just a rapper.
Year
As
year to
far as
date,
collaborating with, rubbing shoulders with artist to artist that comes through that door. Things of that nature.
year to date. Um, which one has brought more success in your musical career?
Being a producer for sure, just curating the album and just the artwork and just like executing like a feel, like a dominant feel of the album,
Yeah,
like a direction. Like I locked in a room with GA, for Gas Pedal Shorty and made all them beats from scratch, in front of him. Uh,
I remember you telling me
Same
that.
with Levels. That was the first album I put out. That was when we did a collab. I was just first starting to songwrite, and he was working heavy and shit. So I was just sending them beats through Google, and I was like just hop on whichever ones you feel are dope. And every time he hopped on something, I was like, I'll go ahead and do the hook, or I'll go ahead and do a verse, or I'll do the second verse, or I'll do the first. I was like, just hop on whatever you feel. So I let him take over the songwriters portion, and I just kind of rode with that, and I just focused on the beat making. But over time, what I'm saying, I really got a lot better at that. I dug into really like working on myself and my songwriting on studio tour. I made all them beats and like tried to like challenge myself. I really didn't. It really didn't. The album didn't have to come out if it did it or if it didn't. I mixed that with all stock plugins. The fact it sounds the way it does, that's cool. It could sound a lot better, but I was just trying to challenge myself. Like if a label reached out to me, was like, "Hey, I need you to write to X amount of tracks," and I came out with that whole album. So like lyrically, I feel like that album was exactly what I wanted it to be. And it's still like, you know, it just it has a value, that just grows with it. So
No,
the
for sure.
more, they appreciate it. So the more I come out with this new shit, because they see, the fans that's really been fucking with me, they see the growth, and I like to like when they see that growth. You know what I'm saying?
You
It makes.
definitely, the fans will definitely fuck with you. You got someone from Sacramento tuning
Oh
in.
yeah, I see my sis too, Tyler. Hey, what's up? What's
You,
up, sis?
you got people
Yeah,
from
we in this.
Sacramento tuning in. So for all the new people, like I said, this retro world. Welcome
Shout
to
out,
retro
say.
world. This episode 10. If you're tuning in, please hit that share button. Let people know we just getting started, man. We got Jhakari Neptune in the building. He just giving us a little spiel about, like I said, the who he is, where he come from, what he got going on. We got more to go. We got GA in the background. We're gonna tap in with GA in a minute, man. That's my dog too. So we're gonna tap in. If you're on YouTube, man, subscribe to my channel for more, up and coming stuff. But we gonna jump back into it. Yeah, for one, hey, plug your social media in, man. For the people who don't know that's tuned in, how can they find you?
Shit, you can follow me on Facebook, Jhakari Neptune, as it's spelled right there. The little text. I feel like I'm on the Sports Center right now, ESPN and shit.
Hey, I
Yeah,
be,
that shit lit.
I be, I be trying to, what I'm saying, I be trying to get that vibe, bro. You know what I mean? Just, feel good. I appreciate it.
Yeah, yeah, that shit lit. You can follow me on Instagram, Jhakari Neptune official. Put official at the end of that panhandle. Plus, it'll
Mm.
be the only one with a picture anyway. My last one got hacked. You can also follow me on YouTube, Jhakari Neptune, and shoot, yeah, streaming platforms, Jhakari Neptune, everywhere.
Hey, Barbara said, "What's up?"
Hey, 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 yeah, that's my grandma.
Hey,
Grandma Dukes,
hey,
yeah,
shout
shout out
out
to
to
grandma.
grandma. Shout out to grandma.
Yeah,
As always, love when your people tune in. You know what I mean?
yeah,
You always love when your people. I feel like that when my mom tuned in on my shows. I'm like, hey, there go my
yeah,
mom.
mad family in here, man.
That's what's up, bro. Um, grandma, what was your grandma into music?
she was in the music. You know, she was always playing, you know, the gospel joints and stuff, and I was always, you know, vibing to those. Always smooth. You know,
Because to
yeah,
me,
it
that's
was real
where it really
smooth.
come from.
I always loved the soulful stuff. You know what I
For
mean?
sure. And
Uh,
and why I say that, bro, is like your music's so different, bro. And I feel like that come from something. You know
yeah,
what I
like
mean?
I got Only God. You listen to my track Only God. I put the choir in there. Like all that, you know, comes from, you know, where I, you know, come
Hey,
from. You know, everything I rap about and all my emotions I spill into is really what I stand on, or what I've grown through or have experienced. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna give you no fake shit.
nah, for sure. Let's talk about the your new tape that's coming out, the underwater tape. What's up with that?
Yeah,
What
I'm excited for that. There's
what's
actually a delay on the album. You know, unfortunately, it won't be dropping tomorrow, but
now
you know, it will be dropping this month though.
this
You know what
month?
I'm saying?
Okay,
Yeah, it
so
is dropping this
yeah.
month. You know, there's
Hey man, that
my
is a
engineer. He's still mixing the. Yeah, he's
retro
still
world
mixing the
exclusive.
tracks.
That's a retro world exclusive. We gotta put that out. That shit is now dropping tonight. Tomorrow. I was definitely looking for it, I ain't gonna lie. But sometime
Oh
this week,
man,
right?
yeah, man, yeah. They ain't dropping tonight or dropping tomorrow,
Okay, okay.
but
So that first, let's talk about the cover, bro. What where did the inspiration for the cover come from? Like that cover's crazy.
yeah, man, this same artist that's been doing my album covers since studio tour. Uh, and those are some exclusive mermaid fins I got on my album covers. He went and like bought those like figurines digitally or whatever, and those are like my exclusive mermaid fins. So nobody's ever gonna have those. And he
Gotcha.
colored them, you know, perfectly, you know, to how I wanted, you know, my the coloring I like, and because there's like specific colors that are my favorite colors, and I just had them blend all that into my ideas and to the covers, and they pop. You know what I'm saying? But that studio tour, the underwater tape. I mean, sorry, not the studio tour, but
Hey,
the
one
underwater
second,
tape.
bro. I think we
That cover.
I think
I
we
just
frozen to something, bro. One second, hold on. We're having problems with the thing.
you pause. You good? That's some difficulty. Yeah, let me see what's going on. I think I don't know. I think he might be come restarting his thing and popping back in. Man, you wrote this big Cubano. There's like 7 grams in this motherfucker. Shit, the underwater tape. You already know that's coming out this month for sure. Just know that. Oh snap! I think somebody coming. Retro.
Yo, can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Man, not
I
about
can't see you though.
man, I'm sorry about that having technical difficulties. Sorry for everybody who's tuning in, trying to get my
Yeah.
camera going on. I don't know why my
Oh, you
camera.
good? You good? Yeah, I got the family watching and standing by. I'm sure they enjoying.
Man.
I see my mom. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to mom.
Hey, shout out to my
Downey's up in there. Downey Sherelle, that's her.
shout out to mom, shout out to the family. I apologize for the camera acting crazy, but I can still hear you, bro. So let's keep talking while I still, figure it out, try to get
Yeah,
the camera
yeah, for
back
sure.
on.
Yeah, let's keep this going.
Definitely keep the party going. What was that? Your tape, the underwater tape. You know what I mean? What was the inspiration on the cover? You was telling me about the wings. You know what I mean? What's so
Yeah,
special about the wings?
the tail fins, you know what I'm saying, the mermaid fins.
The fins, my
Uh,
bad.
yeah, those are special because I know nobody will ever copy my mermaids, and they're shaded to a melanin tone. All of them. Specifically, and you know the underwater tape specifically. I always send them like a small amount of it'll like the basis of like what's that word I'm looking for, like the blueprint or like just the ideas. When you're looking for like, what I'm saying, if you needed to put together like a fashion show, you need to go and look for like,
Like a
what's that word?
blueprint.
Yeah, like what's that word? Yeah, like a
Treatment.
blueprint. Yeah, like a treatment or like there's a specific word like looking for damn. But yeah, just looking for examples, basically. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, I always like for the underwater tape. I was like, I wanted to be like a classic, like back in the day, like 6 track, 8 track type idea. And I looked up, the TD 6 track, where you can flip it back and forth, the A B, and sent him that. And then I was like, I wanted him to etch, like if somebody wrote the underwater tape on it and put that on it. And just it was underwater. It just fell underwater. It's the underwater tape.
Oh, that's
I don't really put too much thought into it, but I'm Neptune, so you don't gotta put too much thought because
facts.
anything that deal with the ocean or deal with space, shit, it's limitless.
Bro, that shit really dope. When I seen that shit, I'm like, damn. And at first, I'm thinking I'm drunk, too drunk, and I'm looking. I'm like, is this shit moving? And then I'm like, this shit really dope though. Like I said, it's a tape. So what's the Like I said, it don't come out to next month. I really thought it was coming out tomorrow. I was kind of excited for it. So what's the vibes on it? Like, what's the not giving too much? You know what I mean? I don't want to give out too much.
Uh,
What kind of vibes can we expect? You know what I mean? Is it some chill? Are you gonna surprise us on some Drake type thing when you straight EDM in it? You know what I mean? What's the vibes?
yeah, for this one, like I'll explain my deity of the sea a little. That one is more so like me and my life and uh just motivation is speaking on motivation, success, and how uh I feel what's going on in society, my view on society. And at the same time I also like to be a little sexual with it too, to keep it a little fun. And then for the underwater tape, that's when I started tapping in with other people, what I'm saying, other streaming artists that are streaming for one, and that I can catch a vibe with, and really like lock in, like really not like really focus on just like me, what I'm saying, just kind of just really just give like more so an energy to the tape, more so than like thinking too much about the lyrics. So I really came more so with the vibe than anything. But you know yeah, it's real funky, what I'm saying. I am from the base, so what I'm saying, I embrace around that P shit, slick shit, a lot of slick talking, all that. So it's gonna be a real smooth album. What I'm saying? So there's gonna be some stuff for the ladies. There's gonna be some stuff for the fellas. What I'm saying? It's gonna be, what I'm saying, front to back repeats. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. Gonna be cool. Where retro go? Hey, shout out Auntie too. Hey,
So
yeah.
how many features do you got on the tape?
On this tape, I think it's like, shit, I got GA. I got Big Bama. I got Vigo Beats. Who else on there? I got Black Guapo. Shout out to Black Guapo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's family over there, man. Shout out Black Guapo. And actually, Lil Hits, he might be on that album, but it's up in the air. You know what I'm saying? We about to see. But yeah, we gonna see what's going on.
Cool,
I
cool.
wonder if I'm missing somebody. I'm trying to think about it, but I don't think I am. Oh, I mean, yeah, I'm missing somebody. I'm missing X rated. Yeah, shout out to X rated. You know, I went to high school with that nigga. Yeah, so we got a long way. He ready for this shit to drop.
So
Yeah, we got a
speaking
dope track. This shit called Hustle.
speaking of features, you said you got my boy GA on one of the tracks. Speak on that track with you
I
and
could play
GA.
that track too. You know, I could play any of them. You know what I'm saying?
You got some people. Somebody asked to play a sample, a preview of a song. So what you
Yeah,
trying to do? We
yeah.
can
I'll
can we
play it.
can
Yeah,
we
I'll
can
play
we
a
get a
preview.
preview of a song?
Yeah, let me see what's on my phone right now.
Oh, we about to get the underworld tape exclusive right now. Right now. I appreciate that love, man. I feel a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
bit. I feel better about the tape not coming out tomorrow.
yeah. He's the mixing engineer. He's taking his time on it. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I'm
Oh,
about to push. I don't even know which one to play. Shit. I'm gonna play. I'll play Astonished.
mm-hmm.
That's a nice track.
Let's hear it.
Hey, that speaker on over there. Yeah, over there. Yeah, push that button for me on there.
We
Y'all
got.
know that's.
We finna have an exclusive, man. Y'all tune in, hit that share button, man. He finna drop an exclusive for us.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. You know, I stuck. You know, I got the merch. Hold on, let me show you. You know what I'm saying? You
Oh
probably can see
man.
that. You know, I got the GB.
Nah, I didn't know you had merch.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Got the pillows.
Oh man,
Yeah,
show
you
it
know what I'm
off, bro.
saying? You got to, you know what
Show
I'm
it off.
saying? Got the pillows over here and shit. Yeah. You got the GB logo right there.
The Grammy family in the back, I see it.
Yeah, yeah. Grammy family, you know what I'm saying? Nothing but Oscar OG. You feel me?
Oh, for sure. We definitely gonna talk. Like I said, I'm gonna say that to that part
Big
of the
cash.
set. Let my boy GA pop his shit. But shit, fuck it, GA. Hey, for people who don't know, you know what I'm saying? They're my partner GA, the Grammy family. If you watch Retro World, you know what I'm saying? I always say this show is sponsored by the Grammy family. This is the man behind the scenes of the Grammy family, my partner GA. Like I said, we gonna get off into it. I'm gonna let my man finish this, you know what I mean, getting his off, and then we gonna tap in with GA. But that is who that is, man. That's the man behind the scenes. But yeah, what's up, bro? So what you got? What you got? The song. You ready for the
Oh, here
exclusive?
we go.
You ready for the exclusive? Tune in.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. Yeah, let me know if you can hear that all right too.
No, I can hear it.
Yeah, I ain't really had to give a fuck, but I had to let them know. I ain't really had to give a fuck, but I had to let it show. Anything I want, anything I got. Hey,
This shit tough for real.
yeah, yeah,
Nah,
that's
that
some
was fast. Hey, definitely appreciate that. Y'all appreciate that. If you ain't tuned in, man, and you ain't check that out, you can't hear that nowhere else but here. And you ain't gonna hear that until my boy drop that shit. So I appreciate that love, man. I definitely
yeah,
appreciate
yeah. I
that.
appreciate it. I appreciate it.
You got the
A
people,
lot of love coming through.
you
Yeah,
got
I see it.
people repeats. Uh, that's your fam.
Yeah, that's all the fam. A lot of
Number
family up
love.
in here. Shout out to Bree,
Mm,
AA.
everyone showing love, man. That's love right there, but stuff like that, you know what I mean? I like to see, people. I like to see the support, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Definitely see the support. That speak along, like I said, the foundation I was talking about. You got a solid foundation. My boy said
hmm
hit
Everything,
granny.
yeah, everything I do built on respect. You know what I'm saying? I ain't fucking with anybody if we ain't. Yeah, it starts. Yeah, it starts with respect above anything, man. And
No,
then we can start working on projects. You know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna build the loyalty, because ain't no loyalty without respect. So
that's crazy.
as
That was one of
far
my
as making projects go and trying to really make a bag off of it, so let's see you long term. I need your respect for sure.
best. So with that being said, I mean, a good little segue to, kind of put him in. How did the relationship between you and GA form? Like,
We met shit off of shit. I was just looking for some weed one day, and I met him. You know what I'm saying, in the club and shit. And I was actually working at Ross. You know what I'm saying. I was working retail. I met him through there, and you know, kept it going. You know what I'm saying. He always been on the music stuff though.
I
You know what I'm
mean,
saying. Way before me on the rap shit. I was barely even beat making. He's been on the rap shit before I was in the music shit. He was on live mixtapes and
mhm.
fucking with DJs, on the East Coast and stuff like that, you know. So I was really like looking at, over him, you know what I'm saying, as far as, some peeping game and shit just on the rap space. And then he really was the first one to take my beat seriously. So once we locked in and I just got to really like use him as a guinea pig, I guess, if you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? I really got to just kept making hella beats and, we just created this sound and this vibe, and what I'm saying, I really found myself around him, you know what I'm saying, and I just kept it going.
No, for sure. That's definitely dope. Like I said, because I me and GA go back to, I want to say probably what, 2000, maybe 15, 16, somewhere in that little time frame. You know what I mean? And like I said, he was always dope to me. You know what I mean? He was always in a place that I was at, and I felt like if you in a place that I was at, you got to be doing something right because I know how I'm moving. You know what I mean? And if I keep seeing the same guy doing this, you know what I mean, especially on some music shit, you got to be in the realm of you. I mean, you know what I mean, and what I got going on. So you know what I mean. That's how I'm more in tune. Not say more in tune, but I got a lot of respect for you. It's just because I know what type of guy GA is. You know what I mean. So for him to call you his brother, and you know what I mean, and like when like I said, I don't like speak on shit, but when he was going through what he was going through, you know what I mean, I don't know who he know. You know what I mean? I don't know who you know. I just know me and his relationship. You know what I mean? So I'm like, bro, I don't know Buddy like that for real, but Buddy going in like he holding you down. You know what I'm saying? I, I, I
Yeah,
don't
yeah, he's been
like. I
holding me
don't,
down for a minute, bro. Even like behind the scenes, even outside of music, bro. It's on some life shit. Like we really fuck with each other. You know what I'm saying? The long way. You know what I'm saying? He's like really one of the only niggas I could count on. That I can't count on one hand. How many niggas I could put on that hand? So
no, for sure. And I definitely, like I said, I seen that and just in that ordeal, and I'm like, bro, that it got to be something deep, bigger than music. There, you know what I'm saying? Because you feel me, like I seen the love, and that just over the internet. You know what I mean? I seen the love and the support shit. So
yeah,
that shit
man.
was up. So
It
that's
ain't
why.
too easy to get somebody a share or a like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna hurt. Everybody ain't looking at who's sharing and who's liking whatever. It's anybody's shit, you know what I'm saying? Should just be doing that organically, you know what I'm saying? Just bigging each other, everybody up. But shit, it is what it is. We all
Exactly.
gonna keep, investing into ourselves and, keeping it pushing. And everybody that sees their own vision is gonna keep, going through the obstacles and make going through the storms and keeping that, following that light. They gonna make it. So is what it is.
So what you got moving forward? Like I said, I honestly I didn't know you had merchant stuff. So what's moving forward in the future, future endeavors? You know what I mean? What should we be looking for? You know what I mean? Other than the music.
So for the merch, you can you can get that through my Spotify. Or if you go to merchbar.com, you can put in Jhakari Neptune and I'll be there. Also in my YouTube um description, it's in there in my Instagram bio, in my Facebook bio. You'll be able to find it there too. My merchandise. But right now, I'm really focused on the marketing. Above everything. Moving forwards with things, marketing and visuals. I'm about to be going heavy with that. A lot of people don't realize like the resources I got. But I'm gonna be doing some things, with the budget coming in, with the budgets coming in. You know what I'm saying, and with the resources I have, and what I'm saying, I see what other people is doing, and I know what I got, and just the level I'm at, and what I could have, if I had the same amount of budget as certain folks, to do certain things, I probably would do what it did the same, would be at a higher level if I had the same resources that I know of. But no, I'm about to take this to, yeah, it's coming, what I'm saying? It's gonna be a slow climb, but we doing, what I'm saying? It's gonna be nothing but consistency, and that's what's gonna build me. You know what I'm saying? I'm built off of a lot of love and respect, and I see nothing but you know an incline on how shit's moving. So I'm looking at 2023 like it's gonna be one of the best of me.
That's what's up, bro. Like I said, as a fan, bro, we here, waiting on the we here to support, what I mean, whatever direction you're going, we ready to hear it, we ready to see it, you know what I mean? Like I said, hey, definitely much success in the future, you know what I mean, what you got going on. Like I said, in the future in your music. Um, let's see what else. Is there anything that you want to put out? You know what I mean? Anything that you want the people to know? Anything that you know what I mean? Just anything on your mind? Anything you want to put out? If you feel like we didn't address it,
Let's see,
like I
shit.
said, it's open, bro. This retro world, we here to talk about whatever. You know what I mean? Some that you
Hell
want to
yeah.
know about me. You know what I mean? Some vice versa. You know what I mean? Before I jump off into my next little.
Oh, I just feel like shoot, we went through everything, for the most part, but shoot, I'm gonna go ahead and say, shit, look forward to seeing me, on the internet a lot because that's where I'm building myself. I don't see myself regionally as an artist or anything. I'm not trying to claim no city, claim no state. I'm gonna be one of the biggest things on the internet, and you're gonna see how that happens. So,
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Um, for the people that was tuned in before, like I said, before we even get up to that subject, man, y'all hit that share button, hit that like button. We thank everybody who didn't tune in so far. You know what I mean? Your family, one. You know what I mean? Um, the new followers, the new listeners. You know what I mean? Your new followers, new listeners, my new followers, my new listeners. We definitely appreciate all the engagement, the comments. You know what I mean? This is what it takes to take it to the next level. You know what I mean? Something that small, you know what I mean, as far as coming in and tuning in, leaving and coming, leaving the the respect, the fire signs, the engagement, all that is a plus, you know what I mean. So I'm thankful for that, you know what I mean. So if you can't hit that share button, hit that like button, let people know we is on Retro World episode 10. What you putting that GA? What you talking about, man?
oh, you just saying what's up, what's up, what's up? Yeah, hit that like button,
Oh
hit
yeah,
that
yeah, hit that
share.
like button. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely
for
hit that
sure.
like for
And
sure.
he got this Grammy family going crazy,
And
and that retail brand's only a year old. So I'm gonna let him say some shit about on that
you know,
Grammy family shit. You know what I'm saying?
we definitely finna
All
hop
right,
on
too.
that. Like I was telling people
Okay.
before, this show.
Yeah, yeah. All this shit on, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, yo,
Yo, yo,
yo.
you can hear me? You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, my boy. Like I
Yeah.
was telling the people, you know what I mean. Definitely Grammy family is one of the sponsors of Retro World. You know what I mean, and
Shout out to the family. Shout out the world.
that's
We
that's
out here.
GA, my boy. You know what I mean. Like I was,
Day one.
we
He
definitely
on
go back for
he,
not. on his music shit, he always been solid. You know what I mean? Always been solid. Always pull up on me when I need him. You know what I mean? We sit down. I'm talking about literally. We just sit in the car and just chop it up about whatever. You know what I mean? Throw a few instrumentals on. He let me listen to what he got going on. I'm playing some shit for him. You know what I'm saying? We critiquing. Nah,
Facts.
yay, yay, no, yeah. You know what I mean? That's hard. That's not hard. You know what I mean? And that nigga, you my partner, bro. So it was an honor to. I remember we sitting in the car and you had the vision of the Grammy family, like, bro.
I was
I,
just telling him that I was like,
you
bro,
know,
he created it
fuck.
from the biggity bottom.
I remember from the thought, bro. You was sitting there and you just like, bro, I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to do this, and I'm just like, bro, do that shit, bro. Like, do that, and to see that shit to even come as big as two, bro. I'm looking at the hat, bro. I see you with the shirt. My boy got the bag,
I'm
my
saying,
bro.
bro, we out here, bro.
Bro, to
We the
see it,
jokes up in Texas, bro. That's what I'm trying to be.
bro. I know it, and that shit's so much motivating, bro. Cause like a lot of people wouldn't know, or if we didn't put it out, cause I ain't the type of nigga to just say that. Like I literally made like the original logo for this shit.
That's what, yeah. From the
You know what I'm
bottom.
saying? And I didn't even want
Bottom.
nothing really for it, bro. It's just I seen the dream, bro. Like I seen the nigga sitting in my car, like, nigga, this what I'm trying to do. And I'm like,
Exactly
nigga,
what I told you. Before we even started this interview, that's just I was like, bro, we was sitting in his car. He pulled up Adobe
for real.
and
Right
made
there
it
in the
right then
car.
and there. It was
In
like,
the car.
shit, welcome to the family. Let's run it. And
Bro.
shit, it ain't stopped since.
Bro, it ain't stopped, bro. So just to see that shit to go from my car to on your head, the merch, I see people promoting it. I didn't walk down in Austin. I didn't seen a packet on the ground. I'm like, bro, that's how you know you made it when you just walk and you see just a packet just laid there with somebody. That
Shout
that's
out to City, man. They
shout
fuck
out to
with
the
it.
city, bro. So I want you to explain to people what it is. Talk to them what Grammy family is. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I, you know, a lot of people don't be real with themselves. A lot of the motion with the rapping slowed down for me, but I still knew I had passions in other things, such as cooking and this weed. But I ain't just want to be out the Ziploc bag type of nigga. Like, if you're gonna do this, you might as well LLC it and make it a brand. It's the
Mhm.
same way you can push yourself as an artist is the same way with any brand. And Jhakari was the first person that showed me the back ends of everything.
Mhm.
Once he did that, he messed up and showed me the business side of everything. Just the but from an artist point of view. Like, and I applied that to the Grammy family as far as like being out there and showing face and pushing a brand. But we you know me, bro. We rappers, so we
Sure,
like to smoke this rapper weed, nigga.
for
And we
sure.
see everybody eat with their eyes first. So, the packaging, the whole marketing of it. You know what I'm saying? We already know that from the artist side of things. So like I had to be real with myself. The motion slowed down with the rapping. So I jumped into another passion that I can like really push and really be behind without having to just do something to make money. Like this, I really like this. I love this, but it just started from watching my idols in this shit, like Cookies and like Burner and Jokes Up and the Backpack Boys and even people that's local in the city, like shout out Exotic Mafia. Um, it's a few other brands out there in the city that I actually watch and like inspired to be behind and look up to that, like, cause we still in the know with all the rapping and we all still like they all like to smoke this good exotic weed, but
I do.
you know why not, we can come into this game and bring it some more flavor on what we like, you know what I'm saying, from the grower to the trapper, you know what I'm saying, like it's some, you know what I'm saying? It's just
Nah,
But I see the grind of everybody. I actually do my homework, so it's not just weed. You know what I'm saying? It's like an actual brand, like building your merch.
nah, bro.
Uh,
That's why it's dope, bro. It's like you really doing that shit, bro. You really doing that shit the
I
right way.
appreciate that, bro. I'm
You know what I'm
trying
saying?
to.
And it's the right way.
But it
You
be
feel
trial and error too, cause it's like shit. I noticed as a cannabis brand, I guess we say, um, social media it makes it hard to promote this kind of brand. Like
for
I'm
sure.
in I'm in Facebook jail right now, so a lot of people, hey, everybody that's hitting me up, I'm in jail for 30 days. I don't know what I did, and I ain't gonna lie to you. But since I started my brand, bro, that's why I had to change up to the cursive. Like
Hmm.
certain things now is like I'm getting violated for, but I see like it's hard as a cannabis brand to push a brand, even if it's just merch. You know what I'm saying? So, but
You,
we're gonna keep pushing because like I like to show face. I'm at events.
I just
We're
about
at
to say that
events.
we just got to get more face to face with it. You know what I mean? Really, just putting
Facts.
it in people's face. You know what I mean? That old school hustle, that guerrilla marketing. Like get out there and just it, it's too easy to be around a group of people and just fire one up. And a real
Facts.
smoker, he gonna say, "Bro, what's that? Where you get that? You know what I mean? Let
Right.
me let me get a few grams of that. You know what I mean? And there it is, and there it is. So
For real. You know
you
what I'm
already
saying?
know, bro. I,
But I'm
I
trying to be behind everybody like it's artists, the artists that I support and that I'm around. Like people don't know. This the label boss. This the label head, the mastermind behind everything. He just be humble behind it. Talking about he rapping and shit. Like this, he really a mastermind. I don't know what he got going on, but he always put me on game after he do his research. And you see where like the marketing and the stuff I got going on, it's really because he'd text me and say, "Hey, this what's going on. This how you do it." And
mm,
whether I take heed or not, like I'm following everything he tell me. I just do it my way. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I'm saying. He the mastermind behind everything. Really.
that's what's up, bro. Like I said, that's what's up, bro. It's good to have people like that in your corner. You know what I mean? That can show that love, and then you can humble yourself and receive it. You
Right.
know what I mean? Receive it, and it ain't
Right.
no jealousy, and you know what I'm saying. Ain't nothing in between that. You know what I'm saying,
Right. Nah, bro held me down through a whole jail sentence.
bro?
There with me every day. This same we were just talking. This same setting up this video thing. I
Mm,
ain't like it because we did the same thing when I was in jail. He had to do the same setting up to talk to me in jail,
I
and
feel
now
you.
we right. And now we right here. It was like damn. And my brother held me down through all that.
Nah, bro. Like I told you, bro. I remember just seeing it, and I'm like, damn. I don't really know dude per se, but he got number love for GA. You know what I mean? So that's why I used to reach out. Like I see, you know what I mean? That's just genuine love. It ain't nobody just on there like, well, I'm just trying to be nosy, see what GA got going on. You know what I mean? Like,
Nah, he don't really want to be seen. Like this stuff
I mean,
like this, he don't even want to do this. Like
bro,
he
what's
don't like to
crazy?
be seen. He just like
That's the vibe that I get. So that's why it's more of an honor of doing it. You know what I'm saying? For him to even be like, you know what, I fuck with it, I do it. You know what I mean? So it's cool. You popped out for retro world. You know what I mean? So
for real.
I
Yeah,
definitely
yeah, yeah.
appreciate it, bro.
That is
Definitely.
100.
So GA, shit, I mean, I know this what you got going on. You said music slow, but we artists, bro. I tell my wife all the time, like, bro, I don't know, I'm gonna slow down on music. I tell my homeboys all the time, bro, I ain't doing music no more. I'm just gonna be a passion. I mean, I'm just gonna just stand behind the scenes. But like he said earlier, bro, if a beat come on,
You got damn right. You got damn beat. Come on, shit.
and we got Rich on his back in this motherfucking I'm ready to roll.
Let's get it. You know what
You
I'm
know, I'm ready
saying?
to roll. So, Whip, I know you got something in the tuck, bro. I know you got something in the tuck. I know. I just know it is.
But I got a
But
whole album done.
that's what I'm saying. Talk to the world about it. Let's talk about
I got
it.
a whole album done. G.A. Daniel Muliano status. It's
Hmm.
just like It's on some grown man mafia vibes.
Hmm.
Just like you know what I'm saying. just the it's just like the quiet before the storm type shit, like because we already know everything we got going on right now is inevitable. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a
So,
lot of back ends that come in and it's just like, damn, bro, that was 2017, 2018, like shit that you had set up for us, and we seeing bread come in from that and stuff like that, and it's like, okay, so I don't know, it's just like right now I'm working on, it's done, I got a whole album done, and like I said, it's just like on some, I call it Muliano status, like I'm a mob boss, but we just move quiet. We're not on social media. They're just not with certain things. A lot of things we just pop out with it. You know what I'm
right.
saying? That ain't no promo with it no more. Ain't no release. Like it's just like winding down. It's just like come with it. You know what I'm saying? But it's some grown man shit. I just want to bring a little bit of rapping back, but I'm also on some like some smooth vibes. We not sliding on nothing. We not shooting nothing up.
Gotcha.
We not spinning no blocks, none of that. It's just smooth, you know what I'm saying? P vibes. Like, hey man, we gotta change the narrative in hip hop. But I was already on that before all this was going on, you know what I'm saying? And I just had to figure out how to bring it to the world because at that time, sliding was super hot. So I'm like, man, they not gonna accept what I got going on. They want to hear some killing,
They want to
and
hear
I
some.
just wasn't on that. So it's like, okay, well, hold on to it. And I feel the narrative change, and like people like Charles and White snitching on everybody, and he making it hot for people to snitch on people. Like, no, I'm protecting myself. I don't want to go to prison. Blah blah blah. Okay, that's cool. But it's I see for as far as what I'm trying to do, I'm only promoting like smooth. We with women, ocean vibes. You know what I'm saying? You can get slid on, but it's just not put on off out there like that. I don't
Yeah.
see why. You know what I'm saying? But we just on some cool vibes, man. We ain't on some none of that extra. Like, no, man. Listen, I don't know if he promote this, but my man's is in college. He finna graduate. He close to graduating. Like, let's promote that. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? But like shit like that we got going on behind the scenes. We got businesses growing, you know what I'm saying? And that's what's all in the music. That's what I'm trying to get at. It's like stuff like that, congratulating the homies for doing positive stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
that's what's in the album, but it's also hidden gems within that could be like dark. You know what I'm saying? Like
So you got a date?
I do not have a day. I ain't gonna sit here and cap and sit there and put a date out there like that to people. You know what I'm saying? But my strategy was basically like, okay, so I'm getting more clout than than I ever have off of the Grammy family, and I was gonna go ahead and tie that in, kind of in a young LB type of way, with runs up your life. You know what I'm saying? Like they got that rolling, and I see the motion that I'm getting from this, that I can tie in music and other artists as well. Cause everybody out here smoking gas, everybody, like, you know what I'm saying, but they also rapping, and I'm still up to date with everybody, and they still asking me the same things you asking me. So I
Mm-hmm.
know it ain't nothing to get a let's get a go ahead and do like we got a gas collab and a music collab, because we still in it. You know what I'm saying? We still know what's hot. We really still like pushing the narrative, pushing the trends. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's not celebrated or people know that. You know what I'm saying? But we behind a lot of these things, and it's not hard to tap in and add the music behind the brand. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts.
hell, my nigga, you getting this podcast going up. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing for you to stop us right now. Add your music video right, motherfucking now. People don't even know you cold as shit. I
No.
don't know if the new viewers know Retro colder than I don't, bro. He cold, and it's just like it ain't nothing for you to add that to there. You know what I'm saying? It's
It's
just the same
not.
thing I'm trying to do with the family.
What's crazy though, I don't even say
And I
nothing
know
about
you don't promote it. I know
my
you don't.
so
That's the same thing I do. I ain't want to come on here and talk about G.A. Daniel. I want to talk about the Grammy family. But hey, we here. You put me out there, I'm putting you out there too. You hot, bro. He need to start adding some music
I
to
appreciate
this.
that, bro. I definitely appreciate that. But yeah, well, like you said, for people who don't know, you can go to Spotify, YouTube,
Right here. You
iTunes,
see the name?
and,
Retro
and,
Hendrix
and put Retro Hinges in, man.
on all DSPs.
I dropped a single the beginning of the year. I can't think of the name. I think it was like I dropped a few singles at the beginning of the year while I'm
Yeah,
bullshit. I dropped about four. You know, what I mean? It's still in me. Yeah, like I said, the music's still in me, bro. I'm gonna always drop a song here and there. You know, what I mean? I just know it. It's too much stuff going on, and that's really how I communicate.
right,
You know what I
right,
mean? That's really how I communicate. If you really want to know how I'm feeling at that time, I'm just listen to the latest thing I done dropped, bro,
right,
and
right.
it's gonna tell you what the vibe was. You know what I mean?
And that's yeah,
That's it.
that's how we doing it right now. But we try to make timeless music only,
So,
like so it's not really rushed. And I really follow his lead. I watch him. You know what I'm saying? He the one that motivate me to do something with the music. Cause really, shit, the Grammy family got me rolling. It got me going. But I'm still treating it like like a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Cause we had venues just like when I was doing
mhm.
shows.
I
We had
definitely
these
see you out
venues.
there. And I said, you know, what's crazy. I said that when I seen you at the last little spot, I seen you promoting that. I want to say it was the Ace Lab party or not. I
Yeah,
said, I
we
said my
was up
boy,
there. Shout out H Lab. You know what I'm saying? We was out there.
I said my boy Jay out there getting it. You know what I'm saying? Seen them nice little setup, and that's
You know
the
what I'm
shit that I
saying?
like, bro.
I
You know what I
can't
mean?
promote it, but pull up. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Shit was lit, bro. Like definitely
Yeah.
lit.
But it's easy, bro. It's the same like when we rapping. You just hit these people up, and it's
Mhm.
even easier because like they're more. I've noticed they're more receptive to vendors than if you're an artist hitting to perform. They're gonna hit you
Right.
200, $300 for a slot as a vendor. They damn near like happy that you hit them up.
No,
You know
they
what I'm
they
saying?
they do.
And I like that. You know what I'm saying? We still there though. We out there. You know what I'm saying? So pull up the Grammy family. We out here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm supportive of all artists and ideas. And we specialize in pre rolls. So if you got a party you got coming up or something, you need 100 pre rolls you want to hand out or you know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to do, we here.
No,
But we
yeah.
support the artists for real. We
Hey,
behind the artists.
drop your social media. Let them know your social media real quick.
Yeah, you can follow us at the Grammy Family on Instagram. You can follow GA Daniel at GA underscore Daniel on Instagram or Facebook, the Grammy Family, Facebook GA Daniel. And as far as the rapping and the music, G. Dot A Daniel on any DSP. So that's iTunes, Spotify, or Tidal, Napster, or wherever you listen to music, you can find us. You know what I'm saying? And same with Jhakari Neptune. Anywhere you find some music, you find his music, you gonna run into my music
For sure.
eventually. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we out here. Twitter, the Gram Fam, Fofo. You know what I'm saying? You can follow us there as well. YouTube, GA Daniel.
That's what's up.
We
So
out
look,
here though.
I'm a, like I said, that's my boy GA for everybody tuning in. We gonna get you on the show, bro. We gonna sit you down. You're gonna have your own little segment on here. You know what I mean?
Let's
Because
get it.
a lot of people, like I said, me and GA go back. So man, we got stories, bro, from like original Scratch House. You know what I mean? People know Spider House.
Oh
You,
man.
you,
Spider House. You know, I forgot
you,
about that shit.
you see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You see what I'm talking about? Like,
That's a long time ago.
bro, that's a while ago, bro. And that was sport. That was before the Scratch House,
I mean, with peso, you know what I'm
bro.
saying?
Come on, bro. Like that was a whole era, a whole vibe. That was a whole time in clean
Yeah, yeah.
history, Austin history, the whole history, bro. It was just a time. But that need his own show, bro. that needs its own show. So we definitely gonna tap in, bro, and we gonna tap into that, bro. So
Yeah, for shit show, man.
let me
But
hop in the car,
shout out Retro Hendrix, man.
my
Appreciate
boy.
y'all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yo, yo.
Shout out Retro Hendrix.
I just
Shout
want to.
out everybody that's in these comments right now. You know, it's mad love. I'm looking at all the comments, reading everything.
Mhm,
I'm glad everybody was able to even show up to the live event. You know what I'm saying?
for sure.
You know, mad love to everybody. I'm gonna keep it coming with the projects, and you know, we gonna keep this moving and moving. I appreciate y'all. It's mad love.
Let people know your social media one more time, brother.
You can follow me on Facebook, Jhakari Neptune. You know, as you see in the ESPN credits right here.
He keeps saying that shit.
On IG, you know what I'm saying? You can follow me, Jhakari Neptune. YouTube, Jhakari Neptune. Oh wait, no, let me rewind that back. IG, Jhakari Neptune official. But once you type it in, it's gonna be the only official nigga with a picture. So
The only official nigga.
yeah, you can ask Google, ask Siri, Jhakari Neptune. You know I'm gonna come up.
That's what's up, bro. Like I said, man, that's been this retro world episode 10. Uh, I couldn't ask for a better person to be on here, bro. Like I said, it was one of the milestones for me doing this podcast thing. It's something new for me. So just to get a good 10 out and to end it, not end it, but to cap it as a milestone with you, bro, it was dope, bro. You know what I mean? Boy, GA was in the background. You know what I mean? So it was all love. Shout out to everybody who was tuned in, man. A lot of your family tuned in, bro. Like, shout out to your fam, bro. Your fam
Oh
definitely
yeah,
show love. You know what I mean? So, it's always love and respect. Like I said, if they watching still, man, please subscribe. There's gonna be also more dope content like this. You know what I mean? If y'all like what was going on. I appreciate you working with me through the camera situation, bro. Like I couldn't let the camera stop what we had going on. It was the vibes were still good and we worked through it, bro. You know what I mean?
yeah, man. Yeah, we always gonna figure it out.
No, for sure, bro. For sure. And you know what I'm saying? I like to work under pressure. So I just figured out, I said, you know what? I can't get my camera on. We just going to put it all on him. And I'm going to talk in the background, bro. And we going to kick it. So I appreciate everybody who's still rocking with me through the technical difficulties. It's only going to get better from here. I promise. You know what I mean? I promise it's only get better from here. That's what those stars do. So if you can, send those stars. Are much appreciated, and I thank everybody who tuned in. Next week we got episode 11. I got a few more special guests coming up. I ain't gonna tell you who I got coming up next, but it's definitely someone special. It's one that you will want to tune in to. It's gonna be good. It's definitely gonna be a good show. So make sure y'all tune into the next. It's not the next retro world, but the next time I have a special guest, it's gonna be some dope. It's gonna be someone dope. So make sure y'all tune in. Like I said, that's it. It's been Retro World episode 10. Shout out to GA. Shout out to my boy Jhakari, man. We're gonna have to lock in the studio one time, man, and get one in for real, for real. I like the vibes, man. Like I said, I love the vibes. And we're
Yeah,
gonna
no
lock in.
doubt.
Goddamn, I'll holla at y'all boys later.
All right, man. Love.
Yes, sir.